Hollywood. It's more than just a place on a map, it's a feeling, you know? The lights, the cameras, the red carpets. It draws you in with the promise of fame and fortune. But trust me, I've seen it all, and let me tell you, Hollywood has a way of surprising you. Behind those dazzling smiles and million-dollar movie sets, there's a whole other side to Tinseltown. A side filled with secrets, scandals, and stories you wouldn't believe. Get ready to peek behind the curtain, because in this video, we're diving deep into the shocking truth about Hollywood. You won't want to miss this. You know, when I first came to Hollywood, that iconic sign shining down from the hills, it felt like a beacon of hope. It still does for many. But there's a darkness hidden in its history, a side you don't often see on postcards. We're talking about the tragic stories, the ones that remind us that, even in the city of dreams, life can be a struggle. Back in the 1930s, a young actress named Peg Entwistle, her career had stalled, her dreams felt out of reach. She climbed that very sign, a symbol of the success that eluded her and took her own life. It's a heartbreaking story, a reminder that the pressure of Hollywood can be overwhelming, even crushing. And Peg's story isn't the only one. Over the years, the sign has become a tragic landmark for others who lost hope, a place where the darkness seemed to win. It's a stark contrast to the glitz and glamour we associate with Hollywood, a reminder that fame and fortune often come at a steep price. Today, the sign is heavily guarded, cameras watching every angle, fences erected to prevent another tragedy. It's a sad testament to the fact that even in a place as beautiful as Hollywood, darkness can find a foothold. But you know, the story of the sign goes beyond these tragedies. It actually started as a real estate advertisement, can you believe it? Hollywoodland, it proclaimed, a beacon not to aspiring stars but to families seeking a slice of paradise. It's ironic, isn't it? What began as a marketing ploy became a symbol of hope, of broken dreams, and ultimately, of the enduring allure of Hollywood. So the next time you see that sign, remember there's more to it than meets the eye. It's a symbol of Hollywood itself, full of ambition, heartbreak, and a history that's both captivating and tragic. We all love a good movie, right? That escape into another world, the magic of storytelling coming to life on screen. But let me tell you, the reality of movie making is a little different. It's a business, and like any business, it has its secrets, its tricks of the trade. Take those glamorous red carpet events, for example. You see the stars dripping in diamonds, designer gowns, looking every bit the part of Hollywood royalty. But what you might not know is that some of those outfits are just rented, borrowed for the night to create an illusion of wealth and glamour. And those awards, those golden statues that symbolize the pinnacle of success, well, some stars have been known to borrow those too, just to impress at a party. It's all about appearances in Hollywood, creating a persona, even if it's just for one night. But it's not all glitz and glamour behind the scenes. While the A-list actors are raking in millions, the reality is that many of the people who make those movies happen, the background actors, the crew members, they're often working long hours for very little pay. It's a tough business, and the disparity between the haves and have-nots is very real. And speaking of illusions, let's talk about CGI. These days, so much of what you see on screen isn't even real. Entire backgrounds, crowds of people, even costumes are all created digitally. It's amazing what technology can do, but it also makes you wonder what's real and what's not in Hollywood. So next time you're caught up in the magic of a movie, remember that it's just that magic. A carefully crafted illusion designed to entertain and transport you. The reality of Hollywood is a lot more complicated, a lot less glamorous, and a lot more interesting than you might think. Let's be honest, folks, scandals are as much a part of Hollywood as the Walk of Fame. It's a town built on ambition, ego, and let's face it, a little bit of drama. Over the years, we've seen it all. Love affairs, betrayals, career-ending meltdowns, you name it. Back in the 1950s, Hollywood was rocked by the Red Scare, a period of intense paranoia about communist influence. Actors, directors, even screenwriters were blacklisted, their careers destroyed for their political beliefs, or sometimes just for being suspected of having the wrong ones. It was a dark chapter in Hollywood history, a reminder that even in the land of free speech, freedom can be a fragile thing. And then there are the casting couch stories. Whispered tales of abuse of power, of aspiring actors and actresses pressured to do things they didn't want to do in exchange for a shot at stardom. It's a dark side of the industry that's finally being brought to light, but it's a reminder that power dynamics can be easily exploited in a place like Hollywood. Of course, not all scandals are created equal. Some are just publicity stunts carefully orchestrated to drum up interest in a new movie or album. Remember those surprise celebrity couples that seem to pop up right before a big premiere? Yeah, sometimes it's all about marketing. But whether it's a genuine scandal or a carefully crafted PR move, one thing's for sure, Hollywood loves a good story. And the juicier, the better. It's all part of the drama, the intrigue, the things that keep us glued to the tabloids and gossip websites. So the next time you hear about a Hollywood scandal, take it with a grain of salt. There's always more to the story than meets the eye, and sometimes the truth is even stranger than fiction. Hollywood might seem like a place where anything goes, but trust me, there are rules. Unspoken rules, weird traditions, and industry practices that would make your head spin. It's like a secret society with its own language and customs. Take the Oscars, for example. You might think it's all about who gave the best performance, but it's a lot more complicated than that. Winning an Oscar is like running a political campaign. Actors hire publicists, attend endless events, and schmooze with voters, all in the hopes of taking home that coveted statue. And speaking of actors, some of them have the craziest contract clauses you've ever heard of. Some demand to be filmed from a specific angle, others refuse to work with certain actors or directors. And don't even get me started on the writers. You wouldn't believe the things some stars demand in their dressing rooms. Then there are the premieres, those star-studded events where fans line the streets hoping for a glimpse of their idols. But did you know that some of those screaming fans are actually paid to be there? Yep, their job is to create excitement, even if it's all just for show. And let's not forget about the fashion. Hollywood is obsessed with image, and there are certain designers and stylists who are considered the in crowd. Wearing the right outfit to the right event can make or break a career. It's all part of the Hollywood machine, a carefully constructed world of appearances and illusions. It's easy to get caught up in the glamour and excitement, but it's important to remember that it's all just a facade. So next time you find yourself marveling at the perfection of Hollywood, remember that behind the scenes, it's a different story. It's a world of hard work, ambition, and a whole lot of crazy rules and traditions. So, there you have it, folks. A glimpse behind the curtain of Hollywood. We've explored the dark side of the Hollywood sign, the hidden truths of movie productions, the juiciest scandals, and the craziest rules and traditions. It's a wild ride, this Hollywood thing, full of highs and lows, triumphs and tragedies. But that's what makes it so fascinating, right? It's a place where dreams are made and broken, where anything is possible, and where the line between reality and illusion is often blurred. Did any of these secrets surprise you? Which one shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more Hollywood insider secrets. Until next time, stay glamorous!